Hey guys, Brady here with Bare Bones Guide Service, and this is Catch America Cooking. Hey, for the last 6 to 8 weeks, we've been doing nothing but chasing stripers on the Feather and Sac Rivers. One of the most frequently asked questions I have on the boat is how do I prepare my stripers for eating? So I thought I'd share with you just a really quick, simple recipe that I do. So a few ingredients we need. One is a striper. So we have a fillet of striper right here on the cutting board. Number two, an egg, some Progresso flavored, Italian flavored cracker crumbs. Get these in any store. They're all over the place. A little olive oil. Now you can use avocado oil if you like, or butter, either one of them. So just real good oil. Generally I like olive oil. And so what we're gonna do, first we have to do is prepare this striper fillet a little bit more. One of the things I like to do with the striper fillet is get rid of this little red line that goes right down the middle of the fish. Now this red dark meat is an oil gland that runs through the fish, and it can impair a real fishy type flavor to the meat if you go ahead and cook that. If you get rid of it though, that fish stays really nice and mild, and so that's kind of the way I like to do it. So all I do is take a nice sharp fillet knife like this one. Now, and we're going to cut this red meat on out of there. This red meat is kind of like in a V like this, so that it's V'd into the middle. So you want to take your fillet knife and just angle it a little bit to the inside as you cut on down, angling towards the middle, and you come down both sides here. Super easy, very quick. And now we're just going to lift this red meat right out. See that? And it's gone. Now I've got a fillet that's basically clean. We got still a little bit of red meat here and there. Don't worry about that. On a younger fish, you don't have to worry about it at all. On a larger fish, you're going to want to get a little bit more of that off because it can be quite thick. So now with our fillet all ready to go, we're going to take our egg and we're going to scramble this egg on up. Here we go. Let's see if we can get this opened up here. Just like you do for your morning breakfast. Get rid of that shell. Scramble them on up. Good thing I'm doing this outside. So in case I spill, it's not a big deal. Inside, my wife would be killing me right now. So just scramble that egg up. Get it just like breakfast. It kind of looks like about like that. Now take your fillet and lay them right on in that egg. So you got to coat that fillet with this egg. Just roll them around in there a couple of times, coat them up, get all the sides. Okay, let's set him off the side for right now. We're going to take another plate. We're going to take our Progresso cracker crumbs, pour those out on the plate. Be liberal about this, don't be scrunchy. Pour them on out there. And she looks like that, she's ready to go. Okay. Now we take our fillet and we go from the egg right to the cracker crumbs. Go ahead and coat that fish all over. Get them nice and covered with the cracker crumbs. Okay, nice and covered. Roll them around. My plate's a little small, but it'll work. Just kind of roll them around in there, get them nice and covered. Now, once he's nice and covered, let's set him off to the side. We get a pan that is very hot and ready to go here with our oil on in there. And we're going to take our fillet now and we're going to go right to the hot pan. Now when I do this, we should hear this puppy sizzling. Okay, if not, the oil's too cold. You want that oil really hot, not to a point of smoking, but you want it warm. So you want to hear that fish sizzling when it hits that oil. Gonna move that fish around here. Now, the one thing you can do that you don't want to do with fish is overcook it. Worst thing ever. So don't be leaving the room, watching TV or anything else. Stay right with your fish as you're cooking it, because this doesn't only takes a few minutes to do. So we're gonna be hanging out right here with you guys as we listen to my fish here for dinner sizzle away. You don't have to really move it around a lot, just let it cook. You got to notice that the tail section cooks a little bit faster than the forward section because it's a little thinner piece of meat than the front. But just kind of keep your eye on it. What we're looking for is a nice golden brown on the one side. Take a couple of 2 or 3 minutes. So just kind of let her go along with that. And if you don't want to hang out with me, hopefully my film crew will cut this piece out and we'll just get right over to the fish is done part, but we'll see if they let the long version go. So striper is one of the greatest fish, I think, on the menu. I love striper. It's a very, very mild flavored fish. It comes out, as you could see when we were first preparing it, kind of an oblique white color. As you cook it though, it'll turn snow white, be extremely tender and moist. And so that's why you want to pay attention to the pan right now, because you do not want it overcooking. If you do, it'll come out dry and rubbery, and it's no good. Don't care for that one at all. The larger the fish is, they're kind of like halibut. The larger the fish is, the grainier they can become. So let's say your 18 to 22, 23 inch fish are some of your best eaten fish to have. They cook quickly. Usually one fillet is enough for me. And then I have one more for leftovers, which is perfect. So now this fillet's been cooking now for just a couple of minutes, and we're going to kind of check the other side of it. Just kind of lift it up a little bit, see how she's doing. Don't want to break it apart here, which sometimes it'll do, but this one's getting really close to flipping. So I got to give it a few more minutes, and then we'll flip that fillet on over and let it finish off. In the interim, we've already got some over here that I'm going to be snacking on, I think, here in a minute, if I don't hurry up. So here she goes. And we're just about ready to flip this fillet on over. So you can use a spatula, right? Me, I'm in the field, so we're using just our fork and our fingers. I'm not worried too much about it. I washed my hands. Here we go. Flip it on over, and see how I got a nice golden brown on this other side. So this is perfect. Now we just let her go again. You might want to just move the pan around just a little bit, get that oil back underneath the fish. Now we're going to be watching it really closely, because it's only got to take a few minutes and it's got to be done. There's my dinner is almost ready here. So if you take a look at the fillet right now, we're going to see it starting to crack just a little bit as it opens up. It's getting really close to being done. And one of the ways I can tell it's going to be done here is all I got to do is take a fork and just see if you can flake the meat just a little bit. If it's still a little bit sticky or opaque looking, like it is right here, it's still a little opaque looking, at least in a little bit more time. So just let her go. Doesn't take long. Just let this go a little bit longer. Now at home you can control your heat a little bit better. I'm just out here with the camp stove, so I'm just on high heat. That's the way it goes. But I am not smoking, so the oil is not smoking. So we're not getting to that point where the oil is getting ready to blow up. Now you will notice that the tail section of the fish is getting done here. Just about done. You can see how it's breaking apart and flaking here really nicely. So it's got to be, front part of it probably still needs just a little bit more time, so we'll leave it there. Now one thing you can do right now, because the tail section is done, you can start taking some of that tail section off so you don't overcook the tail. So that's what we're going to do right here. We're just going to break on into it a little bit. Now when you open it up, you can see that meat right now. See how it's nice and it's like snow white. Look at this. Let me see if I get a piece on here. Just snow white and moist looking. This is the way you want it to look. You don't want it to look dried out and rubbery. Snow white, moist looking. Cool that off. Woo! Got some good eating, boys. Doesn't get any better. Okay, so we're going to take, I've already done one fish because I'm going to eat the whole thing tonight. And we're going to take some of these pieces and bring them off because I don't want to overcook them. And you can see what my plate looks like already. Just full of nice, beautiful striper ready to go. I'm going to open this guy up a little bit more here, and you can see this tail section is all ready to go. Pop it off of there. Now this upper part, it's going to take just a few more minutes to cut. But look at it. I'm going to break it open right here just to show you. Look at that. Beautiful. Nice, snow white, moisture in there, everything. This puppy's done. Off the pan. Get it out of there. Set it off the side. That is ready. I'm going to turn our heater off. I'm going to show you one other thing that I like to do. Now you may have a preference. You can take that fish right now just like it is. You can add a little bit of garlic salt to it if you like. Tartar sauce works really good. But one of my favorites is cocktail sauce. So you use this as like a shrimp dip or whatever. I love this stuff with my striper. It's fantastic. And I use what's called Primal Kitchen. This is an organic, unsweetened, so no sugar, no nothing, but it's got a lot of spice to it. It's got that tangy tomato flavor. It's fantastic for the striper as well. I've got a plate full here to kill, and I'm going to eat it all. And I'm not known for eating too much, but this is going down. So that does it for me, guys. There's your striper recipe. Super simple. Try it at home. You'll love it. All right, till next time.